Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays The Long Dark with me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. If you recall, last time we continued we're in the middle of a quest for the old lady to collect food and whatever other things that she may want. We first collected a bunch of combustible wood type stuff, now she wants food, probably after that she'll want something else, but that's what it is. And when we left off last time, we had discovered a cave, and this might be, I know earlier on we'd read an entry about a couple that maybe had stashed something in a cave somewhere. But anyways, right when we left last episode, we had just discovered this cave. I'm a little worried about bears, but ooh, that's not a bear, that's my stomach. All right, now apparently this is it. You probably can't hear that. It's one of our local vendors that drives into the neighborhood every morning at a certain time, not too early, and has a horn that does the first line of La Cucaracha. And they do it over and over again for about 30 seconds, and it's fascinating. Wait, hold on a minute. Really? It's just a little texture issue right there. I was expecting when we found this cave that we were gonna find some super awesome something or another. But oh, there goes the horn some more. I think it's too far away for you guys to hear it. But I was like, wait, it stopped way too early. But nope, there it goes. I live in a part of Los Angeles. It's an interesting mix of like nice neighborhood and neighborhood where truck drives around saying with a horn that does the cucaracha for 30 seconds every morning. Really loudly. Like, that's down one of the side streets along the, like, behind our apartment, but I can still hear it. It's how I know. If for some reason, I mentioned I work at home, I don't have a schedule, but if for some reason I still haven't gotten my ass up and I hear the cucaracha horn going, I know it's time to get my ass moving, because it's getting pretty late in the morning by the time that happens. Anyways. Alright, so we found a cave that apparently I was hoping might have some kind of survival stash. Oh, I forgot there's a deer here. This would be an excellent opportunity to, since it's not cold out right now. Usually the problem with gutting and getting deer stuff is that I freeze to, there's worry that I'm gonna freeze to death. Alright. Oh good, was there anything, a stick? And as long as we're not worried about freezing to death, maybe we should, as long as we're up here. This is about the last of what we're gonna need up here, unless we ever wanted to come up here and hunt rabbits again. Ever since it was, I think, what, episode 2 and 3, when I tried the whole throwing rocks at bunnies thing, I haven't tried that again since that time. I'm sorely tempted to try it right now, but I think with all the, we just collected over 8 pounds of deer meat. I think we have enough perishable meat for now. But this stuff, not a bad idea. As long as we're here and we don't have to worry about freezing to death, and there's no wolves around. It's a nice little place to gather food while we're here. What time of the day is it? All right, we got a little bit of time till sunset. I figure we got enough time to finish gathering up these things. Excuse me, and then we'll head back down to the old lady's house. I'll do a little mic adjustment here. Okay. I got a problem with my, here's technical stuff. Behind the scenes, gaming lawyer. I have this, I use a Blue Yeti microphone. And I use a pop filter that clips, I have one of those, like, armed, like the black bendable arms that I have the microphone mounted on, and I have the pop filter clipped onto that, which bends around and comes around the front with like the round thingy that goes in front of the microphone with the cloth stretched over it. So you're not as likely to get pops and stuff when I use P's and I say pop pop. Anyway, there's some part of the clip. It was cheap. It's like a $10 pop filter. It's not super expensive, but I've been using it for about 2 years. And there's some part in it that the rubber bit inside the clamp that helps it stay stable that apparently broke off at some point and I lost track of. And so I've been using some foam stuff as a quick fix, but it's cheap enough that I'm probably just going to buy a new one. But one thing is I'm always wrestling with keeping the pop filter in the right position, and I'm always fiddling with it. Because if I move the mic, the pop filter doesn't move with it because it's attached to the arm, not the mic. Anyways, so that's why occasionally, that's what I was fiddling with. I'm hungry, I know. I was fiddling with that. And I just ordered on Amazon one of those sort of typical, like the black foam thing that you pull right over the microphone itself. So that'll be coming in a couple days. So it'll be interesting to see. I feel like those are the kind that I have is better quality if you can get it to work. But it's been one time during a stream I was adjusting my mic, and because the grippy part was missing, it fell off and landed on my toe. And you know, I'm not the most formal streamer. I'm not exactly dressed in work boots or anything, or ooh, where's the wolf? When I'm streaming, I was barefoot. I'm either usually wearing socks or I'm barefoot. And sometimes I'm wearing shoes. But anyways, that's beside the point. This one night I was streaming and I was adjusting my stuff and the thing fell off and landed on my toe. And if you ever have something fall on your toe that hits at like exactly the right angle and exactly the right like location that you feel like your toe just got broke, that's how I felt. That wolf still out there? All right. Well, you know what? Wait. I'm thinking if I leave the if I leave the meat out here, it'll probably freeze, right? Oh! 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 Okay. Sorry. Sorry about the weird noises. Oh, those were unplanned. I actually listened to myself when I was going back and looking over an old episode of this. I was listening to the sounds I make when wolves chase me when I get scared. And let's just say I didn't think they were the most pleasing sounds. So let's use her, since we're here, let's use her never-ending fireplace to cook up its moldy venison. I don't have to worry, I think, too much about my normal tactic of trying to make food stretch as long as possible. That's why I was going to leave the meat outside and the meat refreezes and you can go back to it. But the wolf helped make a decision not to do that. Because I was equally thinking I might just burn this stuff up and put it in here. But now what I'm thinking I might do, I'm going to eat some of this. And then I'm going to I'll just put some in that old lady's fridge. Because we're supposed to be collecting food for her anyways. But let me fill up.
Starvation.
Well, that's not going to last long. You're all good. I need some water too. Drink up. See, that was over 4.5 pounds of meat. And it's still not topped off. Here, these are good for topping off. Since I picked up I got a lot of these. I think per weight, these are actually more nutritious than the wolf meat or the deer meat, which is, I don't know if that's exactly realistic, but I'll take it. So let's find, where was her? Oh, here it is. We'll put the the deer meat in here. Yeah. Wait, where? She wants 8. No, she doesn't want 80 pounds. 40.16. Where's the thing that keeps track of, Isn't there something that keeps track of that actual number? 8.69. But this is this 4760. Is there nothing that I can see in here? Here, have some tomato soup. And some pork and beans. 56.60. So now I'm curious, though. Now that it's filled up, what if I put something else in there? Okay, now it scrolls. Okay, well. Why is it not? Move. Alright, whatever. I can't grab stuff out, so who cares? I can't scroll down. How are we doing on time? Time. And now the problem is, by that little eye icon I have on the bottom there, is telling me that my guy's not sleepy. So, maybe it's time to kill some time. Before we go to bed, do we have any other clothing? We have some clothing to rip up over here, though. This was our pile of... What was that? Oh, that was that scrap metal. That's what I was using as a knife before. Okay. Yes, we have so much to tear up right now. Nope, we're not repairing it. We're gonna harvest it. Gotta watch that moon. I don't want it to get all the way like halfway across the sky. It's gonna take 25 minutes. I want to wait till it gets into the... If that were the top half of a clock, maybe to like the 11 o'clock position. Maybe is what I'm aiming for. It's a new hoodie. Oh, oh. How long does this take to break up? Okay, probably after this. In fact, that might have been a little more than I wanted. We've got some cloth to drop off. Oh, not a whole lot, though, huh? Oh, yeah, deer stuff. We need to leave the deer stuff out to cure. I like having my 5 on hand. This is where we were dropping cured leather. And I think we just have the stuff we're curing laid around in a random... I can't even see what's over here. I'm just gonna drop it anyways. Alright. Oh, I still got 51 pounds worth of stuff. Why am I carrying a book? I want a book. Drop the book. Oh, these are... Okay, that's the cattail heads. Here, I've got a bunch of them over here. Those are heavy. Probably don't need all those. In fact, I probably don't need any of these. Let me see. I'll keep a few. And the logs. That's right. No, definitely... I don't know why I'm putting all this stuff near the fireplace, because this is the never-ending fire, but I want these later. I just definitely don't want them right now. What's all this? Oh, coal, too. Drop all that. Back down to 35 pounds. That's about where we want to be, I think. Do I need all that medicine? I guess it's light. Who cares? Okay. Now we're gonna go up and get a nice solid 8 hours in. Feeling like 8 hours should be good. We can't waste the whole day. We don't need a full night's sleep, so we may not even sleep 8 hours. Nope, I don't think we did. Oh yeah, it's just, this is perfect timing though. Let's get some, we are dying of thirst a little bit. Just a little casual dying of thirst. That's what happens. Got a little bit hurt. That's probably from the dying of thirst while I was sleeping. So high maintenance, brother. Here. Just take it. How much? Wait, I didn't check to see how much that was. That's good. We'll carry that around. Let's see what things are looking like outside, shall we? I should have probably snacked on something too. Oh. I actually I'm halfway filled with food. That's perfectly acceptable. Is there a wolf that's taking up residence right outside my front door? It probably was a little more aggressive because I approached the house carrying a bunch of raw meat. That's another thing. I just shifted my chair a little bit. The whole microphone business, let me tell you, boys and girls, if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, that's the whole mic thing is one of the things that's probably the hardest for me to get used to. Because, well, I'm used to it because I've been doing it for a long time. But it's sort of like a high maintenance thing. Because you gotta be relatively close to the thing. And so even if, like, I just shifted in my chair, if it turns out that I'm sitting a few inches more away from it than I was before and I don't think about it, then my voice is gonna be louder in the beginning of the recording and dimmer at the end. So when I'm trying to do a sound balance, because I record separate tracks for game and audio, or game and mic, shit, I hear, that was a wolf, right? Stupid wolf. Here, I'm gonna look in here though. I don't even know if I've been in this house. So, yeah, it's just, that's one thing that was nicer when I first started my channel. I was just using a headset mic, and it was a decent quality one. It's definitely not as good as the Blue Yeti. And since I have the Blue Yeti, I feel like I should keep using the Blue Yeti. Bank deposit box number 7. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go back to the bank after this. But when I had that headset thing, that was really nice. The downside is it's the one I was using is a $40 headset.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I think I probably have owned over the time like 4 of them because they tend to short out, this particular brand, and it's the best one that I've ever found. It's called like an Andrea something headset. It tends to short out, and finally I just said I need to find one that's not going to. I mean, they all will wear out eventually, especially because I make very heavy use of them because I do a lot of voice dictation. But those were the days. If you get a headset and you're happy with the quality with, and you're gonna do Let's Plays or whatever, that you can chill. You don't need to worry about the microphone. The microphone is a high maintenance, you know, B. I guess I'm not recording all the time. I still have a headset that I use for my voice dictation. It's just doesn't sound good live. It works fine for voice dictation, but the recording quality doesn't end up sounding all that good. But I've never been in the habit of using the microphone all the time. I guess if you're professional, they have better ways of mounting them. It's a little awkward the way I have it. Just thinking that people that do this for a living with the mics, it probably becomes second nature for them to figure out ways to sit and be comfortable. But I'm always feeling like, I can't even open this. Oh, pork and bean.
Food.
But I'm always feeling like, that's one of the reasons I would never pull like a 24-hour stream or something, because I always feel like I'm in a slightly, like, ergonomically incorrect way of, like, posture, and I get sore, I get uncomfortable. And I generally feel like I can't relax the way I would with just a headset, where I just sit back and don't worry about it. It makes the whole process a little, just slightly more tense and uncomfortable. Okay. Was this another house we could go into over here? It just suddenly, you know, occurred to me, if I can just look in these houses. Is that the wolf? Can't go in that house. I think I've been in that house across the street. But if I can get enough supplies and stuff without crossing the wolf, that'd be good. I think this might be the house that I already looted. Well, no, that's not.
This stuff will come in handy.
Maybe I didn't check. Either I didn't loot this house or I didn't check the cupboards. Well, at the very least, I didn't check the cupboards, because this is like a literal cornucopia of goods. Okay. Well, not everything. Still. Hey, I wonder if there's a cup of coffee in the microwave. Yep, there sure is. Ah! Here, I can drink it. That's funny. I gotta remember. Whoa, what's that? Oh, just a... It's a ghost! That's the second time that's happened. I find that hilarious. Oh wait, now there's nothing in this one. I find it hilarious that just the idea of walking into a house that's been abandoned for God knows how long, opening up the microwave, finding a cup of coffee just chilling in there and being like, oh, look, here we go. Table. No, I'm not gonna. That's 36 minutes. I'm not at a point where I feel like I need to be breaking down furniture. But we did find some nice goodies. Check my, Alright, come on. Check my carry weight. We're at 43. That's still good. If I end up getting much more bogged down than this, then I might consider running back to the house before progressing on to the gas station. I'm thinking, because I always seem to find that wolf over at that end of town. I'm thinking I'm gonna see if I can find a long cut, if you will. I already checked that house up there on top of the hill. Wasn't very impressed with its findings. That's the sort of place where I was hoping it would be like, oh, that's where the old hunter used to live, and he had crossbows and shotguns and all sorts of things that he used to kill animals. Alright, hold on. Now I got that. Alright, I think I'm around here somewhere. The wood lot. Is it porta potties? Alright. I'm just trying to see if there's any place I can run to. Oh, I'm getting really cold. It is really cold out here right now. Not seeing any wolf. What's that? The thing in the fenced-in area over there. I don't know. Yo, gas station. Okay, first off, I feel like going inside the gas station because I am flipping cold. Hold on, though. Let me do a quick. I'm always going back on my word. It's like I'm going into the gas station. No, wait, hold on. Got my little ADD going on in games like this. Wolves? No. Anything in here? No. I do. Ooh, it's so cold. Okay, go inside. Can I go in this door? No cash. Locked. Requires pry bar. Wait, did she say she had a pry bar out in her shed? I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Okay. Was that my stomach growling? I thought I heard something growl. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. I was almost positive that the lady, I'm trying to remember, but I think the lady was like, you can use my pry bar out in the shed. And that I got one. So either it's still in the shed, or I got it and I dumped it off in her damn house somewhere, and all my piles of crap I got in her house. Okay, and I'm noting I am intentionally going back the direct way. Okay, that was my stomach. I'm going back the direct way because I didn't see any wolves. So, please let there not be wolves. What is this thing over here? Oh, no. Oh, I'm freezing like a son of a bitch right here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Alright, maybe I am gonna run a little bit. Did I hear barking? I am so flippin' paranoid about wolves. Here, take this. I think I'm gonna be okay. Now the only fear I have is freezing to death. But we're good. We spent a long time freezing at the beginning of the game. We're still
cold.
Well, basically at full health.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Nope, we're going back to the house, Buster. Yeah, when I was doing my whole, in the first 2 and 3 episodes, when I was doing a whole rabbit hunting thing, I was in the red hypothermia-esque thing for a while. Alright, just coming around the back way, because now I'm paranoid about wolves spotting me coming out the front. And I wanted to see if there was a pry bar in here that I forgot about. No. That's one problem with doing the whole Let's Play thing the way I do it, where I record in batches, a little bit at a time. And that's the reason I'm sad that I couldn't make a headset work. Because recording can be somewhat uncomfortable and more fatiguing because of how I have to do it with the mic. And talking, it takes some effort too, but it's mostly the slight discomfort that I have due to constantly worrying about positioning that makes it so that, you know, I'll record maybe an hour or 2 at a time, and then I'm kind of like done. It's like I don't want to, now I feel like I have to relax and recover from my discomfort from recording. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have done it for the last couple of years, because God knows I'm not doing it for the money. But, alright. I think it's gonna drop some stuff off in here. And while we warm up, let's eat some of these. Actually, let's dump some, we got some food to drop off, don't we? Here. We'll give her some of the heavier stuff. I'm gonna keep these coffee things, though. The coffee's good. I'm keeping it. And also the cans. Let me see. Are we getting close yet? 77, 60. New pork and beans. Here's some more dog food for you. I want to keep a little orange soda because it's nice. But, or why should I? Here, kick that. Here, have all this stuff. Stale granola bar. I want to keep some food, but as long as I got all these cattail stalks. 91. Okay, we're so close. Did I have any crap just laying around? I know I had like a pile of... Here, these sodas. Flare shell, herbal tea, condensed milk. Let's try some of this stuff. We are so close. 93. Where's the condensed milk? Ah! We got it! That was it. Alright, now we get to have more dialogue with her, right? So tell me, Mainlander, did you do what I asked? Did you ransack the gas station? Did you clean them out? I know. What about the pry bar? No. I know you're angry about people abandoning you here, but if someone comes back and they find all their food found its way into your pantry, they'll be even less likely to help you. That's not why I didn't do it. I just couldn't find a pry bar. Now I forgot I was gonna look around her house for a pry bar too. I have a feeling, okay, if someone comes back, you're going to need all the help you can get to make it through the winter. So no, I didn't steal the gas station supplies. But I found enough food to help you make it through the next few weeks, and I'll come back to check on you when I can. Well, I guess I misjudged you, mainlander. Over the years, I have learned that most people disappoint you, given the chance. You give me some hope. Really, it was just because over the weeks it's taken to record this, I forgot about the whole pry bar thing, which I probably left here because it was too heavy.
So, you're all set for food and fuel. I'd like to hear what you know about my friend now.
Friend. Yeah, she passed through. Some people hurt her. In the storm.
You already said that. Where did she go?
She passed through town. Too many closed doors, broken houses. Nowhere to run, to hide.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
Okay, now she trusts me more. I am noting that this is probably, I'm over 30 minutes, so this is a good time to break up the episode. And then we'll figure out if she's got any more chores for us to do. Next time, it'll be something to look forward to. I know you're all excited about doing chores for the old blind lady, at least watching me do it. So until next time, I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you once again for watching another episode of Lawyer Plays. The Long Dark? Yeah, that's what it is. All right, and till next time, hope everyone's doing well. All the stuff. I'm screwing up my outro. All the stuff. Goodbye. Take care. I love you. Good riddance. Have a great day. All that. Bye.